Awesome day, awesome day. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Forest night out in St. Louis. Hopefully you're having a wonderful weekend. I know I am absolutely excited to talk about this topic. Sort of been floating around the internet here recently, and one of the things here is cold market messaging versus warm market messaging. And I can truly say this, that cold message marketing for me is 1,000 times, I'll use the E word, easier than warm market. And I'll explain, and I'll talk about some similarities between the both of them. And I'm going to talk about three things that both warm market messaging and cold market messaging have in common, and that either way you go, you have to have all three of these. So very, very important. What people don't realize when they talk about these is that they're very, very similar. And I'm going to go over this and share this with you. I think it might bring some insight onto maybe the debate. So one thing I want to read is Ray Higdon had put a post up today. It says, cold messaging isn't my favorite method, but if my team and I didn't do it, it would have cost me millions of dollars. This is from a guy that's a multi-million-dollar top income earner in his industry. Is now has a huge network marketing. He's a network marketing advocate. Teaches people how to be better network marketers and market the right way. So absolutely cool. Hey, Di, thanks for swinging by. Hey, Carla, thanks for swinging by. So here's the skinny. Really appreciate it. And this might be some really good insight for some of your team members who see a post and they freak out like, but I'm supposed to be cold market messaging. But I'm supposed to warm market. But my upline says do warm market. But, my coach says do cold market. Well, what do I do? Well, what are the animals made out of, right? So I'm going to talk about that tonight. And then Jeff Altbergers, if you don't know, and I always say his name, Alt Gilbers, Jeff Alt Gilbers. He's a huge icon in the network marketing space. And he says in his 22 years ago, it says, for me, 22 years ago, it was cold calling. And if I didn't do it, I wouldn't have made $36 million. $36 million in network marketing. So yeah, sign me up for that bad boy. Oh, wait, I already am. Yeah, Jeff is freaking awesome. I think he goes live almost every night at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you haven't seen his live, the dude is a quiet beast. He's absolutely amazing. Has a huge team. I want to say he's like somewhere in the 700,000, 800,000 people on his team. So he did something right. I'm absolutely blessed. For those of you, if you don't know me, my name is Forrest Knight. I'm a social media marketing strategist, full-time network marketer, and coach with Ray Higdon Coaching Group. I'm on a mission to have no more empty refrigerators, make an extreme impact, and be a legacy creator, and I hope you are too. So check this out. And an equity creator, and I hope you are too. So check this out. So three things that are required, whether you're doing warm market messaging or cold market messaging. Here they are. The first thing, the very, very first thing that's required is people. Duh, it's people. So irregardless of which side of the fence you're on, is you have to have people. You have to have a target audience, whatever you want to call it, a target avatar, people you're going to talk to, people you're going to communicate with, something. There's got to be a group of people somewhere that you're going to go out and reach out to, right? So let's take this to another little bit different twist in the cold market message thing. If I'm a chiropractor and I throw a sign up on the highway and I got my message up on the highway on a billboard, what kind of messaging would that be? Cold market messaging, right? Because probably 90%, 99%, let's go with 99.99% of the people driving down the highway have no clue who I am. They don't know. They don't have a clue. They've never met me. They don't know who I am. That my chiropractic business may not pertain to the majority of the people driving down the highway. They probably don't care whether I'm a podiatrist, a chiropractor. It really doesn't matter. My message, that's cold messaging. There's nobody on the highway that's a warm prospect, right? With the exception of maybe a few who already know him, and that's a whole nother level of communication. If they already know that he's a chiropractor, podiatrist, or whatever, and they know him, there would be no reason for him to reach out to them and say, come and get your feet fixed or come and get your bones cracked, right? Whatever it might be, there's a different level of communication, but everyone else that sees that message is a cold prospect until they pick up the phone and go boop, 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 and call into his office. And now they're still a sort of a suspect because they haven't even made an appointment yet. They haven't even shown up at the office yet. So everybody on the highway is cold prospects. So cold prospecting is not new. We call it advertising, right? We advertise. That's cold prospecting because you don't know who, or marketing, if you want to put it into a different category. But let's go down the road and think about everyone that you know in your life right now. Every single person that you know in your life. What were they before you met them? Every one of them. Every single one of them before you reached out your hand and said, hey, dude, or hey, dudette, what's up, man? Hey, you want to come and play over on the playground with us? Hey, you want to come to the swings? Hey, you want to do the merry-go-round? Hey, you want to come play jump rope? Hey, you want to come ride your bike? Hey, dude, I saw you just moved into the neighborhood. Hey, man, can you come out and play? Every single person, every relationship you have, every single one of them was a cold prospect before you said, hey, dude, what's up, right? So when you think about the process of prospecting, when you're reaching out to somebody, it's the same thing. You've got to open your mouth and say something to somebody, right? Warm prospects aren't just going to show up and go, hey, man, can you tell me about your business? Now, they may, if they see you posting on Facebook on a regular basis or something like that, or they hear it through the grapevine that you got something going on, that might happen, right? And raise your hand, seriously, comment below if that's actually like one of your friends knew that you were in business and told another friend and they came and hung out with you. Great, absolutely awesome. It doesn't happen a lot. It doesn't happen to make you $36 million like Jeff, right? Or be a multimillionaire like Ray or any of the other huge icons in the industry. They all reached out to cold prospects before they became multimillionaires. Everyone in the organization was a cold prospect at some level. At some level, they were a cold prospect. They may have had some warm people, some friends that they reached out to. So let's talk about these. So the first thing that you got to do in warm market prospecting or cold market prospecting, the second part of that recipe, or the third thing that you need, is you, right? You're the key to that whole entire warm market, cold market deal, right? It's how you approach either one of those situations, how you reach out to someone on either side of the gate, right? It's completely up to you. Hey, in a warm market prospect, I might know Di. Maybe I went to school or something like that, and I'd reach out to her and say, hey, it's been a little while. I know I haven't communicated to you. Apologies for being so lax in that. I don't know if you know this, but I help people do XYZ PDQ. If you've ever thought about that kind of stuff or open to maybe taking a look at a business, I'd love to share my business opportunity with you just to see if it's a fit for you. If not, absolutely okay, no big deal. I look forward to talking to you. So warm market prospecting message, right? Hadn't talked to her in a while, addressed the elephant in the room, said, hey, I know I haven't talked to you in a while. The reason I'm reaching out to you, I've got a business going on. I'm not sure if you ever wanted to look at something like this, but you have. I'd love to share it with you because I thought about you. If not a big deal. We'll catch up some more later. I've got to go reach out to some more people, right? You can do that on the phone. You can do it on text message, you do it through Facebook Messenger or whatever. Or maybe they're a closer friend, right? They're maybe somebody that's even a lot closer to you, maybe a really good friend. And I'd maybe call up Rob or I send him a text and say, hey, Rob, you got a few seconds? He's going to like, yeah, sure. What's up? I'm going to call you. Boom. So I'm going to call him on the phone. Hey, Rob, check this out, man. I don't have a lot of time. I thought about you. I just started this new business venture, and I totally thought about you. And what I'd like to do is I'd like to send you some information. I'd love to have you as a business partner. But before we even get to that point, I'd need to see if this is something that even be in your wheelhouse, see if it'd be a fit for you. Can I send you some information to take a look at it, see if it's a fit for you? If great, we'll move on to the next step. If not, just let me know. And I promise, if you tell me no, I'm never going to bring it up again. We definitely got to get together and get a beer or whatever that conversation is, right? That's your warm market prospect. You reached out to them. You addressed the elephant in the room, right? You told them why you're commenting on them. You gave them the information. You were direct. And you said, hey, if it's not a fit for you, not a big deal. Let me know. And I promise if it's not, I'll never contact you again. Over to the cold market prospect. I don't know Di, right? Maybe I just ran into her on Facebook or I saw her somewhere out and wherever. I might reach out to her and say, hey, Di, I ran across your post on the DBX page, on the Aston Martin DBX page. Absolutely awesome car. I know you don't know me. I know you don't know me, right? I'm expanding my business in your area. I look at your profile. You seem like a sharp person. I'm expanding my business in your area. Curious, do you keep your options open when it comes to other income opportunities? If you are, I'd like to share what I'm doing with you. If not, not a big deal. Either way, let me know. Again, look forward to seeing you on the road in an Aston Martin DBX. Right? You see how I built some micro rapport in there on the cold market prospecting? What's the difference? The commonality in that communication is me, right? Me. I had to reach out. And of course, the third part of that, which I've already done, is the business opportunity. You have to ask them if they're open to taking a look at your stuff on either side of the fence, right? On a warm market prospect, you wouldn't just send them a link and say, check this out, right? I mean, maybe you have some friends that are really close and be like, yeah, dude, I'll do it. I don't care who you are. If you send me a link unsolicited, I'm going to be like, dude, don't send me unsolicited crap. I just don't do it. Don't text it to me. Don't message it to me. Don't drop it in my inbox. I ain't looking at it. You better reach out to me and ask me first, hey, I've got this really cool deal going on. Would you like some information on it? And I'll be like, yeah, no, whatever. Sure, send it to me, right? Or no, I'm not interested, right? But if you just blanketly drop something in my inbox, I'm going to politely send you a message and tell you to stop, right? Because I didn't ask for it. I don't care how well you know me, brother, sister, mom, uncle, aunt, whatever. With the exception of that's my wife. She'll maybe send me something, say, hey, check this out. And she's probably the only exception to that. Maybe a couple of really, really close family members, maybe my daughters or somebody like that might be open to that. But other than that, ain't nobody else dropping just any random crap into my message box or texting me to look at a business opportunity without talking to me first. So very, very important that you understand that the commonality in warm market prospecting and cold market prospecting, one is people, right? You have to talk to people. The other common feature that is you. You're the common denominator in getting that message out, reaching out to people and saying, hey, dude or dudette, cold or warm market, you've got to open your lips and let people know what you're doing on the warm market part. On the warm market side, you can say, you know, I don't know if you know this, but I help people do XYZ PDQ. I thought about you. And I was wondering if you might be open to take a look at what I'm doing. If not, absolutely okay, no big deal. Promise I won't bring it up again if you're not interested. I look forward to talking to you some more. I got a both, like phone call, messaging, text, whatever, messenger, warm market conversation. Right, I've got a ton of past coworkers that I'm in the process of messaging to, and which is really cool because I've got their phone number, so I'm sending them text messages. And right now, I'm betting about 30% of people responding back. Yeah, let me see what you got. Yeah, let me see what you got. Yeah, let me see what you got. They're warm market prospects, but I'm asking them the same freaking question. Hey, I know it's been a while. I'm not sure if you know this, but I'm no longer in the car business. I've gone full time in my own business. I'm doing this, Would you like to take a look at the information? If not, not a big deal. Let me know either way. Same conversation. Hey, Carla, I know we don't really know each other. I'm expanding my business in the area. I help people do XYZ PDQs. Curious if you might be able to take a look at what I'm doing. If not, no big deal. Let me know either way, right? And in both of those situations, when they say yes, guess what I do? I send the exact same presentation, right? Send the same information. No difference there. So hopefully you got some value from this. Maybe did a little bit of a mind shift to make it a little bit easier on your whole cold market, warm market prospecting deal. And either way, if somebody gives me some grief, apologize. Sounds like you're having a bad day. Hope you feel better. Out. I'm by. Next. Move on. I don't need to debate with them. Don't need to argue with them. Somebody says, hey, is this one of those pyramid things? Absolutely one of those pyramid things. Absolutely love pyramids. What do you know about them? Right? Is this one of those money schemes? Absolutely one of those money schemes. What do you know about money schemes? What kind of information do you need? Right? I don't care what they say. I'm coming back with a positive answer. I don't care what they say. I'm coming back with a positive answer. Dude, don't ever contact me again. Not a problem. No big deal. Have a great day. Sorry I bothered you. Bye. Right? So keep it simple. Don't take it personal. Reach out to a ton of people. Take massive action. I love you. Jesus loves you. There's absolutely nothing to do about it. I'm on a mission to have no more empty refrigerators, making an extreme impact and be an equity creator. I hope you are too. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.